there dear Pokemon trainers, I'm Sophie, Gang, and in today's video I will be going over my top 10 Pokemon anime ships. Just quickly for the people that don't understand, a ship is a desire of a fandom for two characters, mostly fictional ones, to be in a relationship. The word shipping and ship also come from the word relationship. And also, this video is just my opinion, so please don't start raging in the comments about how my opinion is wrong, because I really don't care. The only rules for this are Pokemon main characters only and only one ship per person, because I don't like to ship one person with multiple people. Anyway, let's just start. Number 10. Your own ship. Look, I really don't ship a lot of things in the Pokemon anime, and I think all ships deserve recognition and love. So there's a spot for your personal ship. Comment below what your number 10 is. I'm interested. By the way, you don't have to follow the rules. Number 9. Maryson shipping. This ship doesn't rank as high as it would if there weren't two little things about it. Firstly, Marin's and Alon's ages were never confirmed. My boy Pokemon Ranger Boy 12 does bring up the point that this ship could be perfectly legal, but we just don't know. And secondly, because young Sophie had a kind of a crush on Alon, and a lot of this shipping is based on nostalgia. Anyways, this brings us to number 8, orange shipping. Hear me out on this one. I don't ship Ash and Misty because little me decided to binge the entire anime, so I didn't have nostalgia for the first few seasons. And there's so many more hints to orange being canon than to Poke shipping. And I just ship it okay, so this place goes to orange shipping. Now we have number 7, Vermilion shipping. I'm sorry, I guess, for shipping Go and Koharu/Chloe, but first friend shipping is something I've seen so much to the point where I can't even take it seriously. And I also think that Koharu/Chloe and Go would be a very, very cute couple. But since I don't watch the anime and only see some reviews up on YouTube, this only gets the number 7 spot. Next up, number 6, rocket shipping. This is probably the shipping that the Pokemon community agrees on the most, and I don't really blame them. Jessie and James would be a very cute couple. And also the writers made sure to sprinkle lots of shipping content in there for us, and I love them for it. The only reason to put it this low is because Jessie sometimes shows some toxic behavior, and I wouldn't want James to end up in a toxic relationship. But otherwise, go get married! And for my number 5 spot, we have yellow shipping. Here's a little story to this ship. I first saw the idea of the ship on a review of the Sun and Moon anime, and I first found that it looked more like a joke, but then I really started liking the idea of them being together. And they would be such a cute couple too. There would be enough evidence to Mallow liking Lily, like all of Lily's staff in her house knowing her. And I just think they're so cute together. My heart! Okay, now for number 4, Ekan shipping. I first saw this ship in a random picture online, but there's the thing. I'm such an anti-shipper that usually when I see such ships I go, they're cute, and move on with my life. But for some reason I really started liking the idea of Dawn and Paul together so much that I started becoming an Ikari shipper myself. And even though this ship has the least hints in this entire list, I still really like it. Let's keep going with number 3, Wishful Shipping. Since we're in the top 3 now, I had all of these ships when I was about 9 years old. And the ship between Silent and Iris is the one I can explain the least. Because when I was a little girl, I always thought that they were a couple for some reason. It's like little Sophie was saying, "You two belong together and that's it." But when I look back now, there's some evidence sprinkled in there, like this picture. I think the animators know exactly what they were doing. And also they would be an absolute power couple, a gym leader and a champion with both having a passion for battling. But otherwise, they'd just be a cute couple. My number 2 spot goes to contest shipping. This is a very generic ship and I know it. A ship May and Drew because young me was too dense to pick up the advanced shipping hints, and when the really big hints for contests dropped, a first ever ship had sailed. I also thought that seeing Drew go from an arrogant a-hole to a pretty good character was fun. I just love the dynamic of those two, and I really hope that when May eventually appears in Journeys, she at least mentions Drew's name. And now for the number 1 ship, which is a very rare shipping for the number 1 spot. It's more shipping. I know. This is the most generic number 1 spot. But did you really think that little Sophie could ignore the huge hints being dropped? Being in love with Ash is the core to Serena's character, and I really do love Serena a lot. As a kid, I imagined their wedding multiple times. Jeez, young Sophie. And Amor is what indirectly brought me to YouTube. All because I wanted to see if there were people who agreed with me. I was very happy to find multiple amazing YouTubers who also supported Amor. And even though the ship will never be canon because Ash is somehow denser than me, I owe Amor a lot and I support it a lot. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please leave a comment on what your favorite ship is down below. But until next time, train on!